What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I am going to be seeing how much I can read in 24 hours. I love filming readathons, you guys. It's my favorite way to read, is literally just to like binge books. It's my favorite. So that's what I'm going to be doing for 24 hours. I don't think anything needs to be said. Let's talk about what we're going to read. Okay, so first up, I'm going to be reading the book club picks that Sydney and I have for our book club. Again, book club is in the description as always, and I will link the Discord as well. But our book club pick for the month is The Maid by Nita Prose. Super excited about this one. Sounds really good, and I think it's going to be a great time, actually. I have really high hopes and expectations of this book. I've heard really good things, so I think it'll be awesome. And then I'm also planning to read The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. This is the secondary pick for the month, and I wasn't super impressed with the guest list by Lucy Foley, so I'm a little bit nervous about this one, but I think it will be okay. But yeah, so I plan to read this one. And then lastly, I also plan to read The Push by Ashley Audrain. But I think it's going to be really fun. I did start this one a while back, and I only read like the first chapter. I'm about to leave my house actually to go to my cousin's house. For those that have been on my channel a while, you guys probably know that Jonathan and I like to go to my cousin's house all the time. They're really fun to hang out with, and we always have a blast with them. So I'm going to be bringing one of these books with me. I don't know which one. I'm thinking I might start with The Maid, just because I need something to like just push me into the reading mood, and I think this one is gonna be the one that'll do it for me. So I think I'm going to bring this one with me and try to read as much as I can there. This probably won't start till like 6:30, I'm thinking, so I made this a little bit early. But I was gonna say that tomorrow I'm gonna be getting up pretty early. Jonathan and I are getting back into the gym, and we have to go to the gym at like 5:30 in the mornings if we want to go, because I have a Bible study at 7 a.m. Otherwise, we'd have to go at like 10 a.m. and that just does not even sound fun. But I'm hoping that one of these books is on audio so that I can listen to it while I'm working out tomorrow. That's, I think, the plan. Excuse the barking. I'm gonna go so that it doesn't annoy you. Let's read for 24 hours. Hello, you guys. So it's actually Monday, April 4th, and it's 11:50 a.m. I ended up not starting the readathon last night. Sydney and I decided to move it to noon today. So the readathon is starting in about 10 minutes. But I did want to pop in here and let you guys know that the readathon was rearranged, so you aren't confused while watching this video. But I am currently sitting here about to eat some lunch and probably watch something while I eat, because I don't do well with reading and eating. I'm really bad at it. So I'm probably just gonna watch something on YouTube, and then I'm going to start reading more of The Maid. I actually did start some of this yesterday, and then I started reading some while I was at the gym this morning on the treadmill. But I'm only on page 23, and I'm actually really enjoying it so far. I'm really liking the main character. I just like her outlook and attitude on life. Like, for instance, I'm only on page 23, so this is not a spoiler, but her grandmother passes away, and she like shows up to work the very next day, and her boss is like, "Oh, are you sure you don't want the day off? Like, your grandmother just died." She's like, "Yeah, my grandmother died, not me. Like, I'm coming to work." Like, she just like seems very like emotionally unattached to things, and I don't know, she's definitely an interesting character, but I'm kind of liking it, so I think this is going to be really great. But I'm going to eat and watch something, and then I will get into the reading portion. Okay, so I have just finished The Maid. It is 8:33. I did take a nap today. I forgot to mention that, but I took a nap after I think I've updated you guys last, and I didn't get to reading until like late today, so I am gonna extend the readathon tomorrow. I also have a meeting tomorrow, which gives me all the more reason to extend this readathon time. Yeah, that is the plan. I am going to start my next book, but first I need to go switch the laundry downstairs and take a pee break because I have to pee really bad. And then I will switch books. I think I'm going to start reading The Paris Apartment next. I kind of have that playing on audio, and I'll physical read that, I think. I'm going to go switch the laundry and I'll be back. Okay, hello. It's the next day. It is 10:08 a.m. Like I said, I am extending this readathon probably until tonight, which I think wouldn't even be enough hours to make up everything, but it's okay. I did want to say that I am reading Paris Apartment now. I'm currently on page 130 and I am enjoying it. The multiple POVs is a little bit hard to follow at times because then you're having to remember which character and that character's history and background that we know, and it's just kind of all over the place. But yeah, that's all for the update as of right now. I'm going to sit and try and crank this out without falling asleep because I'm getting really tired, and get this book read, and then I will obviously give you guys my thoughts once I finish the book. Okay, hello you guys. So I finished Paris Apartment. I thought it was okay. I just felt again like it was just a little bit underwhelming. The multiple POVs was just kind of hard to follow a lot of the time. And I did feel like there were too many POVs. Could you close the door for me? I'm sure they can hear the TV downstairs. So yeah, now it is 3:39. Definitely later than I wanted it to be, but I think Jonathan and I are going to just go to the beach for a little bit, like maybe for like an hour, hour and a half. He's bored because he's been cooped up in the house all day, so we're gonna go do something, and I'm going to bring the push with me and try to get a lot of this read. Yeah, we're gonna get ready for the beach, and then I'm gonna bring this and we're gonna have a great time. Hello you guys. So It's the next day. I'm here to wrap up this 24-hour readathon. I just want to apologize. This readathon actually ended really abrupt for me last night because some things happened that Jonathan and I had to deal with, and it was stressful, so we just decided to go to his parents and just decompress and hang out with our two very cute nieces and our freshly new nephew. And when I say freshly new, I mean like 4 days ago new. And hung out with them, and it was the perfect thing to do to unwind. It was amazing. So, but I did want to recap everything that we read and give you guys my thoughts. The Maid, remember this book? I think this is going to be a 3.5 for me. I'm gonna save like the majority of my thoughts for the live show if you're planning on reading this with me or with us for our book club, or if you just want to hear my thoughts so you can watch the live show. That is TBD currently, but if you follow the Instagram page for the book club, then you'll know the time. But I thought this was very average and mediocre. I really liked Molly as a character. I thought she was really fun, and I don't know, she kind of made me laugh a few times, but I don't know, I feel like the story itself was just kind of like meh. Like nothing happened that shocked me or blew me away, so I gave it 3.5. It's still a great book. It just was not like anything special for me. And then we read The Paris Apartment, which is the other book for the book club, so I'm not going to share too many thoughts on this book. Wait for the live show. But I don't know what I'm going to rate this because I've read Lucy Foley before. I read The Guest List by her, and I didn't really enjoy it. And I kind of feel the same way about this one. I thought the multiple POVs was too distracting, and I felt like I couldn't really relate or connect with any of the characters because there were so many POVs. If she would have just picked 2 or 3, I think it would have been great, but there was literally like 5 or 6 or something. There was a lot. It was a lot of POVs, and it was just a little bit too much for me. And I also thought that the reveal wasn't all that interesting either, so it just was kind of bland for me. But as of right now, I don't even have a rating for this because I think I just need to sit on it a little bit longer. I think it's going to be like a 2.5 to be honest. I hate to say that, but I really think that's what's gonna happen. So if you love this book, I'm really sorry. That is just my personal opinion. And then lastly, The Push, which I did not finish this. I managed to get to page 88, so I made it a good ways into the book, so I definitely do plan on finishing this book, but obviously not in this video. I will say I'm thinking about doing a video towards the end of the month, like a vlog where I finish all the books that I've started this month, because I have 2 other books that I've started this month that I haven't been able to finish. So I think I'm going to... It's a creepy dark figure in the background. It's just my husband, guys, not a murderer. So I think I'm gonna make a whole separate vlog where I finish this and 2 other books that I started at the beginning of this month and just didn't get to finishing. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. I just thought it would be a fun way to finish those books, is to literally include them all in a vlog. But I think that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.